Okay, so very quickly, guys, I have some questions of my own, and I'm gonna try to make this video short, but I am a new beginner at this, and I'm actually snake sitting at the moment. He was in a 10-gallon. It's a baby ball python. I think he's maybe about a month old. He was in a 10-gallon, and I went and got a 20-gallon aquarium and some hides and rocks and stuff for him to try to pep him up a little bit. The issue that I am having, as you can see, is my thermometer, the humidity. I don't know if the thermometer is broken, but the humidity gauge never changes. Like right now, it's 80 degrees in the tank, and I'm also having concerns about the temperatures, and tonight it's nighttime, so I have the blue bulb up there over the heat side for heat, and as you can see, he's soaking in his tub. Today was feed day, so at about 9 o'clock this morning, I took him out and put him in this aquarium, which is the 10-gallon aquarium that he no longer uses to feed, and he ate and then went into this hide here for about an hour and a half or so. That's where I have the heating pad underneath, so I'm assuming he was in there getting warm for digestion. And at the time I had the day lamp on, which is this one. Please tell me if this is too much. This is a 60 watt type A, and the bulb on it is a 250 volt 660 watt. I don't know if that's too high for a 20-gallon tank. Please let me know the proper one for that. And then on the blue bulb, it's like a 50 watt or something. I'll double check that. But either way, my concern. So again, like I said, he's been kind of, and I know they're nocturnal, so during the day he was inside of this hide here. Right after feeding, he went into there, and since I got this tank, he has not been inside of this hide. He's mostly been just sticking around and hanging in some of the shrubbery that I have, and which was cause for concern because that's where the heating pad is, and I didn't want his temperature. And like I said, I've been having trouble regulating the temperature inside of the terrarium. But if you can look and see here, I do have some humidity going on in here. Today I'm going to get to that of what I did. And it did regulate the temperature. Earlier today, it was about 85 to 90 degrees in there. And right now, nighttime, it is on the warm side, about 78 to 80 degrees. So, again, this is just an aquarium. He has the hide. I like the hide there. I like to see him. I bought that branch. This is another one of his hides. It's like let me see if I can get over here and show you. But this is one of the hides. And it's just like a tree branch, and as you can see, it's like a little burrow under there. I am going to cover these because I think that it probably freaks him out seeing himself in the glass. But I am going to cover the sides. But see, there's a little hide in there, and there was lots of moisture and humidity up in here through the cypress strata that I use. And so he was tucked into this little crevice all day, just wrapped up and around the little vines. I came up at about 6 o'clock and came and turned off the daylight lamp and turned on the blue light and went back downstairs, made dinner. And when I came back up, he's soaking inside the tub. Now, his skin looks a little pale. Like, as you can see, there's little splotches and stuff there. I don't know if that means that he's going to get ready to go to shed, or it missed the shed, or what's going on. But he also has some of the same things on top of its head. I'm just trying to basically get an idea. Like I said, like now he's soaking. Like, I haven't seen it soak yet. And so my daughter's father has been feeding him and taking care of him as of late. Today was my first day actually feeding him. So I'm just trying to, he's out of town, so I'm trying to figure out if this is normal behavior. He fed, went into the hole. I didn't see him all day today after the feed. And now he's getting up and he's getting going. I think the light is bothering him. He's kind of probably like, I'm trying to sleep and you're disturbing me, and soak in peace. So I'm just going to move out of that site. So for the humidity issue, how I rigged it so far, I think I'm going to try to go and get a thermostat for him. But I just have paper towels, These are 4 sheets thick. And I sprayed them down with water. I think that I'm going to have to do this 2 times a day because when I came up here earlier, like when I came to change the daylight off, they were kind of pretty much dry. So I just mixed them down a little bit, but I have them about 4 thick, and I sprayed them down to where if I push my finger like this, there's water coming out the top, but not enough to where it's running through the bottom. And then I just added some foil on top, and then I added this towel on top. So surrounding it, there's wet paper towel around the light, you know, to try to prevent the fire hazard. And that's pretty much it. So this is the new aquarium. I'm pretty much just needing a little bit of help of getting the regulation and stuff done. If you see anything in here that I could possibly do better, I know he's probably going to need a bigger bowl. But this is Versace. His name is Versace. I know it's nighttime, Versace. Say hi. Say hi, people. Hi. He's probably like, get that bright light out of my face, woman. But yeah, I do have a backdrop. Again, like I said, it's not my snake. And I did the best that I could considering that prior to the setup that he's in now. Prior to that setup, like I said, he was in a 10-gallon with aspen bedding, and he just had the half log wood hide and the water bowl, and that was pretty much his setup. I'm an animal lover. I have a pit bull, Gotti blood, and I love her and I spoil her to death. And when my then husband asked me to snake sit while he goes out of town, I just feel like he just was who would be happy, you know. And I know that they like him small, so I tried to fill the tank with a lot of stuff for him to do and to keep him occupied. And so far, I mean, I think that he likes it. He enjoys it. He moves around and climbs on stuff and whatnot. But just let me know if there's anything else that I can do, because as of right now, for humidity wise, like, what's the best way to keep a 20-gallon tank humid enough? So as you can see up there, I have the paper towels. It's pretty much what it looks like up top. The wet paper towels, and that's a feeding door there, and then the light. I do not feed him in the cage. I take him out of the cage. I had this also in there, and it was up against the wall. But Versace, again, like all ball pythons, which I'm learning, love to hide. And on the back of it, Versace likes to climb in here and entangle himself. And for me, it's just more of a hazard. It makes me nervous. Like, I got no sleep at all last night thinking that he was going to climb in there and get stuck. Hold on, let me see. That he was going to climb in there and get stuck or whatever. And it was an uneasy feeling. Oh, look, he used it as a bathroom. Didn't even know it, but now I do. But thinking that he's going to climb in there and get stuck, and I'm not going to be able to get him out. And like I said, he's not my snake, and I've only held him a few times. So his owner is, like I said, he's new, so he's in the process of taming him. So I would like to help him tame him. But with that in there, I just feel like right now he's not tamed enough to me, like to know that I won't hurt him, to where in the event that he did crawl inside of there into one of the holes, that he wouldn't get stuck. And then with me trying to pull him out, he wouldn't want to turn around and bite me. I know they're supposed to be docile, but again, I did understand that today is feeding, and I've been hearing reports that on feeding day, you are not to handle your snake for 24 hours outside of to put him in the feeding pen and then to put him back into the aquarium. And then you're supposed to leave them be for 24 hours because they can be agitated. I'm just shocked that he's soaking inside the bin. So if you have any comments or anything, please let me know. Thank you.